Hmm. Hi, everyone, and welcome to another great episode of Amazing Individuals, the podcast that celebrates the remarkable voices, talents, and stories of people with intellectual disabilities, along with the supporters who help them shine. I'm your host, Lisa Noble. Today, we are turning up the excitement as we welcome Charlie Carpenter, the ComEd Energy Force Ambassador for Ms. McCordia. Charlie is not just a champion of energy efficiency and inclusion, he's a beacon of positivity and leadership in his community and far beyond. So get comfy, grab your favorite snack, and join us as Charlie shares his journey and his experience is empowering others through the Energy Force program. Amazing Individuals starts right now. Hi, Charlie. Welcome to our show.
Thank you, Lisa. I'm really happy to be here today.
Well, thank you. For our listeners who might not be familiar with, the Energy Force program like you and I are involved in, could you please tell them a little bit about it?
Sure. ComEd is an energy efficiency company, and I'm an Energy Force ambassador. So, what that means is I get to teach people on how to save energy and give people energy saving tips. And this will be my third year doing ComEd, and I actually took Jessica France's place. Jessica France did ComEd for 10 years and then decided she wanted to retire and step down from her positions due to health reasons. So I'm actually stepping in for her,
Oh, that
filling in her shoes.
well, that's nice of you. Those are big shoes to fill, I will tell you. So,
Yes.
so, what inspired you to to take on this role?
Well, I was really glad that Jason gave me this opportunity as well as Jessica did. And I've had so much fun doing events around the city.
That's good. And what does it mean to you to be able to do this?
What it means to me is that I get to meet amazing new people and I also get to, try different things as well.
Oh, that's great. Um, what inspired you to take on this role? Well, we've already kind of answered that, but that's okay. What was maybe what part of what we do is we give, we go, like you said, we go to different events and we give out tips. What are some of the activities or projects that you have participated, in this role?
One of my favorite activities that I've really enjoyed doing with ComEd is for sure doing the switch on summer because I got to meet the weatherman Tom Skilling, which was quite amazing, and also doing the Chinatown Summer Fair.
Oh, that's great. For the and when you did do you also like when you do the events, do you like meeting people too, or and because I know when I go to different events, that's one of the things I like to do is, not just give energy tips, but I also, you know, like meeting people and seeing where they sometimes where depending upon where we're at, where they come from and why they come from Chicago sometimes. So.
Yeah, I really enjoy meeting people and also trying new things as well.
It's always good to try new things, even though it can be challenging, right?
Yes.
Um, Speaking of challenges, what are there any challenges have you faced in this role, and if so, how have you overcome them?
Yes, I have experiences, some challenges, during the comment training back in
Hmm.
2023 when I was doing it with Jason and Jessica. I actually felt kind of nervous a little bit because, I was so new to this role and I really wasn't sure if I was going to know everything for my knowledge for, the combat energy saving tips and everything. So trying to memorize all the facts was a little bit tricky because, when I went to the trainings and also the check-in videos for ComEd, the staff over there said it could be a bit of information overload, to try to know everything.
Right, kind of, when you go into those, not especially when you're first time, you don't know what to expect, and they throw all this information at once, and you feel like you need to know it, but after a while, you learn that. sometimes you don't need to know everything. And what I like is the fact that if we have questions, that Sergio or some of the staff is there to help us out.
Yes.
So if you had to describe the ComEd Energy Force Ambassador program in 3 words, what would it be?
I would choose the words challenging and also fun and inspiring.
Hmm. Why would you say it was inspiring?
I would say it's inspiring because, I get to try different things and meet new people.
Mhm. That's great. So yeah, and what would be one of the challenges, I guess? So why would you say it was challenging?
Trying to know all the facts for sure.
Hmm. Hmm. One of the things that we do at different events is, once we give a tip or whatever, we give giveaways. Have you had any problems with people maybe just coming for the giveaways, or and how have you helped not, is there a way that you not, have overcome that so that you not everybody gets more than one giveaway or whatever?
I've actually had no issues with the giveaways, because there are staff actually there to help us with the giveaways too.
Right, right. I know the only thing I've had issues with is just like little kids that would want to come up for like, when we used to give away crayons. They would want to,
Yes.
but yeah,
Hmm.
but a lot of times, usually if I tell the parent, or the kid, if we as long as we give one tip, you can have one, and usually that helps. They do understand.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah. What is the most unexpected place you've shared energy saving tips?
Trying to I'm gonna go to my iPad here because, I've actually have the answer written down there.
Oh, that's okay.
I think my favorite. Okay, so expect the unexpected.
Okay, yeah. And then what was, out of all the places you've had that you've shared energies in, is there like one that you didn't expect to go to, or that it was something that you had an idea of what it would be and then it ended up being something else?
Well, one of the challenges, for the unexpected is me doing the zoo lights at Brookfield Zoo. I found was a bit of a challenge because, it was so cold in 2023. And, when it was so cold and windy that the tent kept blowing over.
Oh wow. Yeah,
And
that
that
one
was a
I
big
haven't done
challenge for
yet.
me.
Yeah, that one I haven't done so far. I'd say for me, I would say that the most unexpected place was this year when I did they have this race for girls in the STEM program during the summer, and we actually did it in a garage where it was a studio, so that was kind of interesting. It was fun, but it was interesting. So
Okay.
yeah. So if you could invent a gadget to make homes more energy efficient, what would it be and how would it work?
Wait, I'm sorry. Can you repeat the question one more time?
Sure, that's okay. If you could invent a gadget or something to make homes more energy efficient, what would it be and how would it work?
Well, power strips can be used as a gadget, but we would need to plug in items into the power strip, and that gets plugged into the wall.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that.
Yeah.
So, can you share like a funny moment from one of your Energy Force events?
During the Brookfield Zoo, of course, when it was so cold and windy that the tent kept blowing over.
Wow, that would be an unexpected event. How did you handle that, or did the staff help you to handle that?
The staff helped me handle it.
Oh, that's good. So
Yeah.
that's good. So, if you could explain, if you had to give an energy saving tip to like a little kid, using only like toys or games, how would you do that?
Um, Well, one of the energy saving tips I would give to kids is to talk to them about batteries for sure, because batteries can get worn out very easily. And if batteries get worn out too fast, then they really won't work anymore. So if batteries are worn out, throw them away and buy a new pair.
Oh, that's a very smart tip because I think nowadays too that I think we're so used to just plugging stuff in that they don't that people aren't aware that batteries only last a few have a short lifespan. So
Yeah,
it's a
of
good thing.
course.
So, yeah. When you're not giving when you're not giving energy saving tips, what do you like to do for fun?
When I'm not giving any energy saving tips, I really enjoy practicing the pipe organ and the piano. I play piano for the Graceful Living program here in Misericordia for the aging residents. I'm also a waiter in the Greenhouse Inn. So what I do is I get to wait on customers and I'm also a host, which means that I get to see people at tables and everything. And when I'm a server, I get to read them the specials and also I'm the official birthday song singer. And then I also get to clean and bust down tables, which is a really fun job for me. And another thing I really enjoy doing is going swimming, playing Mad Libs with my friends, and going on Facebook and chatting with friends on Facebook. And also, right now, I am in the process of looking for a church to practice in the Chicago community, which I hope can happen very soon.
Oh, that's great. I know. I wish I was more musical, but so I could play. I used to try to play the trumpet, but it didn't go well. So, uh, give you a lot of props for wanting to play, an instrument now on the, pipe organ. That's probably even a little bit tougher, right? So to learn.
Yes, for sure. And also, another thing that I'm in are two art programs here at Misericordia is I'm in the ceramic studio and I'm currently in the process of making a pipe organ sculpture. And then I'm making the Sistine Chapel in my other art class, which is a lot of fun too.
Oh, that's good. Um,
And then we're doing a mural right under the underpass, right by the Hearts and Flower drive-through bakery. So the other day what we were doing is we were painting the underpass with white primer, and then now I think we're working on doing a mural.
Oh, that's great. Then look forward to seeing it someday. So when it gets all done. So, how long have you been at Miss McCordia or involved with Miss McCordia?
So this will be my 7.5, or I think I've been here for a total of 8 years because I moved to Misericordia in 2018 and I was on the wait list for 7 years.
Do you enjoy it? Enjoy being at Miss McCordia?
I really enjoy being in Misericordia because I have a lot of really nice friends and staff here, and I've met a
Oh,
lot
that's
of
great.
really nice people too.
Yeah. You might know a friend of mine that I used to work with. Patrick McCarthy.
Yes, in fact, he was at the Greenhouse Inn yesterday, and I got to serve him some carrot cake.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, he's a nice guy. He does Special Olympics, but he used to work at when I used to at the parent Panera here in Evanston. So, and I know he really enjoyed that. And I also one of our people that works for Special Olympics International. She's on the board. Her two nephews just moved there, so Ms. McCourty a couple months ago. So
Well, what are their names?
I don't remember it off the top of my head, but I know she said that they really do enjoy it. So you know.
Oh, good. And the reason why Patrick had the carrot cake square is because he said it was actually his birthday in the middle of July. But I think he and Jake and Kevin Connolly, they were all having lunch together at the Greenhouse Inn yesterday.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so I actually got to wait on their table, which was a lot of fun.
Um, what's your favorite thing to eat at the greenhouse?
My favorite thing to eat at the Greenhouse Inn is the bacon cheeseburger. Now, since Lily, the restaurant manager, left from Misericordia, and also since Barbara, the CDS instructor, left Misericordia, they've had a lot of new changes for staff. So Laurencia, who works in the bakery on Mondays. She now works at the Greenhouse Inn Tuesday through Friday.
Mm.
And then we
So,
have Chris Seifer, who used to work at the sweet shop in Glenview. And then right before the sweet shop in Glenview, he was actually doing the bakery truck. And then he was at the Misericordia Bakery here on campus for quite a while.
oh, well, and I've never, we've been past it, but we've never been in it. So hopefully, one of these days we'll have to come and maybe when you're working and, you can wait on us, we can try it. So,
Yeah,
and
absolutely, for sure.
yeah. So, what is one thing that people may not know about you?
I'm known as Liberace.
Ah, is there a backstory behind that?
Well, when I first met Bob and Madge, the choir volunteers, they actually said to me, "Hey, Charlie, we really should call you Liberace." Yeah, the reason why is because I have long fingers like this,
Mm-hmm.
and also I have glasses. The only things I would need are the rings.
Ah, yeah, that would be, yeah, then you'd be all set, right?
Then I'd be all
Yeah,
set for sure. Then some
yeah,
sheet music, and then there we go.
yeah. Well, hey, Charlie, thank you so much for talking with us today. Before we wrap up, um, can you give our listeners maybe one or two of your favorite energy saving tips?
Sure. So make sure you turn off your lights before you leave your home, apartment, or condo. And also, it's better to use cold water for your laundry rather than warm and hot water.
Those are two great ones. So those are two of my favorite ones actually to use. So thank you.
Yeah, you're
Um,
welcome.
yeah, and thank you for talking with me today. I really did enjoy it. So I hope you, if you'd like to come back again, we'd love to have you. So
Thank you so much, Lisa. I really appreciate it.
yeah, you're welcome. So before I wrap up, I wanted to extend a special thank you to our anonymous sponsor. Their generous support fuels our mission, allowing us to shine a spotlight on amazing stories and champion the voices of individuals with intellectual disabilities. With their help, we can keep inspiring and empowering and building a brighter, more inclusive future for everyone. And just a reminder, you can listen or watch more episodes by visiting our website, which is amazingindividuals.com. And don't forget to subscribe to our show on YouTube and wherever you tune into your podcasts. See you next time, and remember that people with intellectual disabilities can accomplish whatever they want with the right support.